Hey, what's up, everyone? Excuse me for the if I cough a little bit here and there. I have a sore throat, cold, mucus, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I'm here to respond to a video that I recently saw. TygerWDR make. I think that's his name. You know, he's the guy that's basically been, outspoken about the whole WMG YouTube deal and situations like that. The reason I want to talk about that or respond to that is real simple. You see, I can understand, where he's coming from. And, a couple of months ago, I reported the news that I found on the WE channel, and apparently it's been spread around since then, that the war, if you will, between WMG and YouTube was over. Now, I did 2 videos on that, as well as kind of gave my reasoning as to why certain songs hadn't been, even if they were WMG, hadn't been, are still being, locked out, basically still being muted or disabled. Well, you see, there's a reason for that. When your video, if it has music from a WMG artist, if it's muted, what you have to look is underneath the video, and it will say that the music is not authorized. Now, I know it may sound like I'm defending one music group. I'm not defending anybody. The truth is, when it says not authorized, basically what Warner Music Group is saying, and this goes for even Universal Music Group, and even for Sony and anybody else in between, when they say the song is not authorized yet, it means that it has not been cleared. Once the song is authorized and once the song is cleared by WMG, a group, that group, basically what that means is it will be usable. Yeah, it might take a while, that for it to be authorized. You got to remember, record companies like WMG and UMG and SMG, if you want to call it that, or SME, they all have a huge list of record labels under them, which means they have almost billions and millions of songs, over thousands of songs by artists that still need to be authorized. That's why you haven't seen some of your, that's why, some of your fan bits have not been seen. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. That's why you haven't seen any of your fan bits being seen, because what WMG is doing is the sorting through the library, just like Universal has, just like Sony has, and any other music label out there. They sort through the library of the songs that they have, of the millions and thousands of songs that they have, until they finally say, okay, that's authorized, until they finally, basically they're doing it. Maybe thing is, I'm not, in charge. I don't work, at Warner Music Group. I don't, but I think I can use an example. See, when I used to be an unloader at Walmart, we always had to sort through certain things and put them in the right areas. That's sort of what Warner's is doing right now. They're sorting through all the songs they have to find out which ones they have authorized and which ones they have yet to authorize. Now, you do have to be careful, though. You do have to be careful. TygerWDR did bring up a good point. Some people's accounts have been suspended and banned. I'm not gonna lie. My account has had, as I mentioned in my previous video, my update, it's had this kind of a pink thing, like a pink slip on there, where I have to acknowledge certain things. Now, that's sometimes because the song is incorporated by both one group and WMG or whatever, you know. But the thing is, so, you know, you have to be careful there. But the thing is, what I'm saying is the reason your song is, your video gets muted sometimes is because you look in the bottom, it says not authorized. That means they have yet to clear it. It's kind of like I say, going back to my job at Walmart, where we have all this stuff in the back. When you're on unloading, you have all this stuff that you want to take to the floor so people can use it. But sometimes you gotta wait until the management clears you and authorizes you, that gives you the authorization, I should say, to do this, that, to take it to the floor and stock it. That's the whole deal. And like I said, the same can be said for anybody else. Any other music groups, stores, whatever. But I will give you some advice. As I mentioned in my previous video, the video update, I said that I had a backup account in which I have been putting a lot of my fan vids on just in case, you know, the music, just to see if the music is going to be disabled or not. Now, here's the thing. Here's the advice. If you have a backup channel, even if you're intending that backup channel to be for something else, use the backup channel or make another one if you want to, but have a backup channel to where you can test the videos. And if the video says audio disabled, or in this case nowadays, because of places like, you know, 4Kids TV and other animation studios or corporations, they say video disabled, always test it out on your backup account first. That way, if it's disabled, then you won't have to worry about putting it on your main account. What you want to do though, is if you have a Facebook account, like I do, or even a MySpace, or a Photo Bucket, or even if you're lucky, because even sometimes they follow similar rules, Dailymotion account, put it on one of those. Then what you do is you make a video. You make a video with the link to where people can find said video so they can watch it, and you can even ask them to comment on your YouTube page about the video. So let's say, you know, I have a video called There You'll Be, which I made recently. Like I mentioned in the video update. If I put it on Facebook, what I could do is I could put the link to where it's at, and then people can watch it. Same with MySpace, same with Dailymotion, but Dailymotion's a little stricter on it. I don't know why. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Use one of those options. That's all I'm saying. But again, in response to the video I saw TygerWDR make back in November, the truth is, the only reason most videos are being muted is because the songs haven't been authorized yet. All right. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have had WMG music for years, or fan vids or videos of WMG music on their main channels, and yes, those haven't been taken down yet. And sometimes it makes you wonder what's going on. Well, sometimes the reason for that, and this is just my opinion, I believe it's because it took place before this whole fiasco became public, or before this whole war, if you will, became public. But anyway, I thought I'd just clear that up, that the reason the song is being muted on your videos sometimes is because it hasn't been authorized and cleared to be used yet. And again, just a little bit of advice. If you have a video that you made with that song, let's say the song is by WMG, use your backup account or one of your backup accounts to test it first. If it's disabled, then don't use it. Go to Facebook, MySpace, or wherever, put it there. If it goes through, then leave it on your backup account, but then also put it on your main account. And that's all I'm going to say in my response, and a little bit of advice given to you. If you got any comments, your stuff about it, let me know.